Ooh, look at that. I have the O-ring on my face now. This is legit channel. Greetings interwebs, my name is Digimon and welcome to Awesome Town. Today, I got something special for you guys. We're going to be going over my Yellow Shine Greymon deck. Really excited about this, updated with the BT4 format. It's a little simple change, but I think it's enough to really show it off. Of course, it's your first time seeing it, so I'll go over a little bit what was done before, and you guys can see the subtle change and such. Speaking of changes, do you guys like the new layout? I finally purchased a new O-ring here. It's just a little cheap one I got at Walmart here, but I thought I'd try it out and, try it out, light up the camera, light up the angle here, brighten up the room a little bit more, and give you guys a new angle of my setup so you guys can maybe get a better personal look here, or maybe you guys prefer this look so we're more one-on-one compared to my streaming webcam. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the setup. Anyways guys, let's get hold of the desktop over there. Let's take a look at this deck. Alright guys, here we are at the desk and let's talk over my Shine Greymon Yellow deck. Alright, first things first, let's go ahead and discuss the Digimon here. Very straightforward still. Let me move that in a frame for you guys. Also, you guys like the new lighting? I told you guys I'll fix it in the next video, and here we are. So we're going to start off here with the 4 Ubamon. Guys, Ubamon here are very basic. If we're attacking once per turn, if our security is 0 or less, we draw a card. Very simple, very effective. Why change that? The only other change here, we added the new Coremon here. Once per turn, we have 3 or fewer security. One of your opponent Digimon gets -1k. Kind of helps. Upamon's a little better. You want to keep drawing cards because drawing cards is fun. And Upamon is just great in all the colors he's in. Alright, here we go. Level 3s. Starting off, 4 Patamon. This is the Patamon from the starter deck. This is still a very good, very strong Patamon. So your skill is inheritable skills once per turn. When your opponent's Digimon is deleted by going to 0 DP, you gain a memory. So, of course, why don't you want to get free memory, right? So, we're rocking Patamon for that. And of course, Patamon can't be without her buddy Solomon. Solomon here, this one. Here we go. I'll just zoom in a little bit more for y'all. There we go. Alright, Solomon, basically, if you have 34 security, when this unit's deleted, you get +1 security. Very fun, very strong. It's good to kind of just poke at your opponent, and maybe just force them if they want to play card or board wipes, you get a free security. Alright, and we have right here 3 Lopmon. Basically, I put Lopmon here because I love Terramon. Okay, I'm kidding. Lopmon here is actually gets us down to a 3 memory because this deck only works when you have 3 or fewer security. So basically, what this on play is, you can look at the top card of security, you can add the card hand. If you do, you draw a card. So it's very, very good. Basically, you get +2 for calling this card. You get your security down quicker. That way, your opponent doesn't, if you want to keep your 4, you can just pop yourself right to 3, and you can start comboing off. And wrapping up, we just have 2 Sakaimon or vanilla 2 drop. Alright, champions. Very simple. Again, not much, no difference here really. We have our 4 Cerulean. Cerulean is our 1 drop 6k attacker, basically just to help us quickly digivolve. And a combo with Cerulean is the new Pitomon. Pitomon is the level 1 blocker we got in set 4, so it really helps out. You get another 1 drop, you also get a blocker, and having more blockers is just good. And speaking of blockers, wrapping up the level 4s is our 4 Unimon. Alright, now here's the fun part. We're going into our level 5s. Level 5s, we're going to start off with, of course, Rise Greymon. This is pretty much the key card in your level 5 slot when it comes to Shine Greymon. This card is on play. You get to play basically a tamer from your hand, but you can't activate the skill. Basically, you dissolve this, you get another tamer, and having your board full of tamers is what the deck does, and why not make it good? And making it faster, more consistent, we have the new Red Rise Greymon. This Rise Greymon is basically like the other Rise Greymon. It can digivolve over red or yellow, and it is treated as a yellow Digimon was on the field. So this is Digiburst 2, which is just awesome. You can choose a red or yellow tamer and play it without paying its call cost, and you can still activate it, which is amazing. So basically, this card is like our other Shine Greymon, but better in so many ways. So you can pretty much set this up in your raising area, and then bring it up there, Digiburst 2, get that tamer, and then you get to play the tamer skill. So basically, if you want to play TK, there you go. And the last card, level 5 slot, is our 1 Angelmon. When you devolve, if you're 3 for your security, +1 security. I had the extra slot, so I thought, why not dedicate it to a good card to keep you going. Alright, now we're moving on to our boss unit. Of course, it's Shine Greymon. Here we go. Shine Greymon here is at 4. Shine Greymon is actually one of the strongest cards still in yellow. I think he's amazing. I love the control element that this deck brings. That's why I still play. That's why I haven't changed it too much. I think Shine Greymon is just great. You know, I also have a War Greymon deck coming. I'm actually waiting for my Lucemons coming in. Once I get those, I will be doing a deck profile on them. But I think Shine and War are just good cards to keep side by side. I love playing both of them, so I keep them separated. Shine Greymon here, if you guys already figured out, when you Digivolve, suspend all your Tamers, and for each one you suspend, you can deal 4K to your Digimon. Basically, just a board wiper. You set up your Tamers, and every time you Digivolve, you just get rid of the boss monsters, get rid of their smaller units. You basically just control their board, and that's how you win the game. With those skills, he does get +1 for each Tamer you have, making it to where pretty much when he swings security, he's not going to die. And wrapping up our level 6s is 2 of the red-yellow Shine Greymon. Originally, this was my /Angemon, but I figured to give this Shine Greymon a shot. So basically, during your turn, whatever a red-yellow tamer is rested, he gets +1 security. So in the off chance where you go in, you know, you have this already in play, you devolve into this, he just gains that many securities for every time you rest it here. So that's pretty powerful, but also works with another tamer we have in here, and I'll show you guys that here in a second. But overall, I think it was a good tech. Just kind of keeps also the theme of Shine Greymon. Alright, so Tamers, of course, is what the deck's all about. We have our 4 TKs. TK here is not only our memory fixer, but when you play him, you get to look at his security, add 1 yellow card to your hand, and if you do, you get the +1 security. So obviously it's a great 4 of. You get to look at your security, get all the key cards you need out of there, and just keep yourself going. And 3 card, again, another default card for yellow. Basically, if you're 3 for your security, at the start of your turn, you +1 memory. And it does stack, so you have 3 cards, and you have a TK, you're basically going to at least 6 memory per turn, which is just stupid. But the new tamer I decided to add here is 3 of the new yellow tie. Before I ran the starter deck TK, but really when you're fighting against blue, that card is useless, but I figured this card's a lot better. So your turn, you have 3 for security, all of your Digimon gets +1 DP. Again, a good card to kind of keep other stacks, keeping your Digimon bigger, stronger, so that to swing in they can. But his other skill here is when an opposed Digimon is deleted by dropping the 0 DP, you can suspend this tamer and gain 1 memory. So that's also really good. So it kind of, you know, works out where you play some other skills. Doesn't combo well with, like, saying Shine Greymon, but there are some other inheritable skills that minus DP on plays. So this card can be used sometimes, but overall I kind of just put in here kind of because their TK was useless. This kind of just beats up your Digimon anyway. And the last 2 cards we have in the deck is 2 Glorious Bursts. I still love the crap out of this card. It's just a great option card. Since you're running so many Tamers, this card is pretty much free. It's even more free if you use this and combo with the tie. Say you have 3 tie already, and then you play Glorious Burst, that's already taking away 6 for this cost. So that's already, I guess, 3 cost. But basically, you just select where you put Digimon to minus 12 DP. It's great, and this is why I like running not only Lopmon but also TK, because if this is in my security, I want it out, because as you can see, this does not have a security skill, and that's what sucks. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. What did you guys think of my Shine Greymon deck? Let me know in the comment section down below. What did you like? What would you change? How are you running your Shine Greymon deck if you have one? Guys, I'll be back very soon with some more deck profiles and some more card fights, so tune in. Anyways, guys, bless your faces. Love y'all. Take care.